before we get started, I'd like to share the topics that we're going to be discussing today. Bear with me, I do have my notes, so I need to share and look at my notes as we go along. What online teaching platforms are there and who's hiring? Which students are catered for on each platform, what qualifications are needed on each platform, and how much can you earn? I mean, that is the big question. A lot of people want to know, how much are we going to earn? You know, a lot of companies do not share that. What to do if companies do not get back to you? Okay, before we get started here, who is currently teaching online at the moment? I'd love to know who is teaching online. Share with me in the comments here as we go along. Okay. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask me in the comments. I do have other help along the way from Premier TEFL. Thank you for your help today as well. And please feel free to ask me any questions along the way. Okay. So I'm sure many of you would like to know about all the companies that are currently hiring, and I'm sure that you have come across a lot of companies that are not hiring either. And I'm sure many of you have been rejected by so many. I can relate. I mean, I am a native English speaker and I have been rejected by many, many companies. So we are all in the same boat and we'd all like to know who is hiring. Okay, so just a quick introduction about myself. Okay, my name is Melissa. Melissa, and I hope you've been watching me on Instagram Takeover as well. Those of you who have, fantastic. Okay, I am from the sunny side, Cape Town. I decided to travel to America to au pair for 2 years from 2015 to 2017, and I decided to complete my TEFL certificate with Premier TEFL. They have been absolutely amazing to me. In 2015, I completed that, and I taught in Thailand in 2015 as well. In 2017, should I say. Okay. I taught in Thailand for 6 months and decided to go back home to start my teaching career in South Africa. I taught in South Africa for 2 years, and at the end of 2019, I resigned from my job. I wanted to start teaching online and traveling at the same time. So I started teaching at the beginning of 2020 online, and I knew that my travels couldn't continue because lockdown happened. And I'm sure many others also had the same problem. Okay. Oh, let me message down here. There's lots of comments. Some people from East London, Pietermaritzburg. Fantastic. Someone is based in Dallas, Alexandra. Oh, wow. I'm getting a lot of messages here. Hello, Michelle from Botswana. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So, however, I did not know how the online teaching would work, but it landed up being the best thing ever, since I could work from home during this time, especially earning a salary as well. Many companies are hiring. It's just a matter of knowing who is hiring and who's best fit for you as well. Okay. So, also, please note that there is a code for the webinar tonight. Okay. It is webinar 50. It is a 50% discount code for a 30-hour course and a 10 lesson pack, and this is valid until Sunday. So please make sure it's a webinar 50 if you would like a 50% off the 30-hour course and the 10 lesson pack. Okay, let's get started. Enough about me. Who is interested in finding an online company? Okay, let's see who is interested in starting online companies here. Let's see. If you are ready, if you have your pen and paper, please make sure you have it with you, because I have a couple of companies that I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay. Please also take note that this information is also a guideline and may vary from different countries as well. So please make sure that you're taking notes during this webinar. Okay, great. I hope everyone is still on board here. Yes. Okay, I have a lot of energy, so bear with me. Okay, most of the companies I will be talking about today will require. So now, a lot of you want to know what you need in order to teach them. A lot of them say you need to have good internet, a good headset. Okay, most companies require you to have at least a minimum of 120-hour TEFL certificate. That is it. Okay, most of them require that. Okay, you need to have a quiet working area, a laptop or a desktop, and some might require you to have a degree. A lot of you ask this question, and some do not. So pay close attention to those that do not need a degree. So if you'd like to stay tuned on those ones, oh, fantastic. Okay. Heather. Yes, Heather's doing online teaching. Monica. Very good. Fantastic. Okay. I see Danny is almost done with her course. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, let's continue here. Let me explain and start off with the platforms that I have used and are currently, and I know that are currently hiring. So these ones I know for sure. Okay, so Landy English. First one is Landy English, for those of you who do not know. Has its own platform, which is 1 to 2 students per class. These students are based in China. They only cater for students between the ages of 4 to 10 years. This company was amazing for me as they gave me regular students. Okay, that is a must. Okay. This company also has the students twice a week. So you get them twice a week. You have the option at the beginning to decide if you would like to work 4 days a week or 6 days a week. That's a really nice option to have. However, your schedule is set, is not flexible. Hours I would teach were from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Beijing time. And the salary they paid me was $6 for 25 minutes and a bonus of $1.5 for every class completed, and I had 100% attendance bonus at the end of the month. They have an amazing referral bonus of $80 for every student or every teacher you can refer to them who are accepted. Okay. They have an amazing support group of teacher assistants to assist you with any problems you have as well. And the requirements are, so let's listen here. The requirements are for this company is you do, however, need a degree for this country, okay, for this TEFL company. Okay, unfortunately. They say teaching experience is preferred, and you do need a TEFL certificate as well. Okay, now when I started with this company, I had no teaching experience. They were my first company, so they did take me on as the first timer. So they did take an opportunity there. Oh, fantastic. I see a lot of you are asking here, do they hire non-native speakers? I'm going to get to that, Sabrina. So Sabrina, a lot of people want to know about the non-native speakers here, and I do have that in my speech tonight. Okay. The next company I have is, so we spoke about Landy English is, the next one is Hello. Hello. Okay, that is the next one. Okay, which is also a Chinese company that I'm currently working for. The students can either be children or adults. I thoroughly enjoy working for this company as I'm able to set my own schedule. However, the schedule took some time to fill up because I could leave Landy English. So I was teaching for Landy English. I waited for this company to fill up, and now my hours are getting better. Hello can pay from $10 to $15 an hour. Okay, this all depends how well you do in the interview as well. What I also like about this company is that they allow you to grow, which means they will train you to teach adults or kids. They train you to teach group classes as well, which I teach, and there's roughly about 10 to 25 in a class. You can prefer to teach kids if if you would like, or adults if you like. That's up to you, okay? Remember, the more open you are to different classes, the better your bookings will be. Okay, each week on eHello platform, I open up my classes to allow students to book. Okay, eHello will manage your classes as well. They'll help you, and the requirements are for this company. So let's listen to the requirements. This is a goodie. Okay. Native English speakers. However, I have got some teachers who are non-native English speakers onto this platform. Okay. You do need a TEFL certificate, and no degree is required. So this is fantastic. So remember, eHello. Okay. Now, those of you that are interested in eHello, I can help with interview processes with that as well. So keep in contact with me if you'd like to know more about that. Okay, any questions so far? Let's see, any questions so far? Okay, will they accept a CELTA or as opposed to a TEFL? I would recommend TEFL. They do, I'm not too sure which company you're referring to, but you know, mostly TEFL is probably your best bet to go with. So let's go along with that one for now. Okay, so Preply is my next one. Preply is for those who would prefer to set your own hours and also set your own rates. Then this is the company for you. So if you want to set your own rate and your own hours, this is absolutely fantastic. I know someone who I'm currently living with now is working with Preply, and their classes are booming, and he is in his 50s currently. So it's any age you can teach currently, okay? So you can teach any language with this company. It's online platform for independent tutors, which means that it's open to anyone here, okay? Choose from 100 subjects overall, including university prep, hobbies, art. That should be fun. Set your own schedule. No minimum hours required. Set your own hourly rate. Fantastic, I think. And no teaching certificate or degree is required with this company. Amazing. Okay, and there's no mandatory teaching props or background needing. Wow, this is amazing. For those of you who do not know Preply, absolutely amazing. Okay, Alexandra, I have a degree and lots of experience. Want to make more money with a truly professional degree and program. Stay tuned to listen for some more. I have a lot of platforms here. Okay, let's just see how we get in this. Okay, so however, I would recommend starting off with a lower rate with Preply and increasing it gradually once students become more familiar with you and are booking regular classes. Okay, so you don't want to start with a high rate and nobody's booking. So let's take it down low and then take it from there. Okay, this can take patience as well with Preply and can take time. I always say every class, treat it as if it were your last class. So make sure that you give it your best, especially for students who are not booking regularly. Okay. They do, however, take time to review your application, so please make sure your introduction video for Preply is good for your application. I know they are hiring, as some people I know have been accepted recently. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I see Monica's, I'm having difficulties. What are you having difficulties with, Monica? Share with me. Okay, whew. I'm getting so excited about this. Okay, the next company we're on here. Okay. Marina. Okay, so companies I've spoken about is Landy English, eHello, and Preply. Okay, fantastic. Let's keep going. Those of you who do not remember the names, remember you can go back and review the webinar after. Okay. The next company is Wales English. I've noticed many teachers on a Facebook group are looking for teachers on Wales English. I can't be 100% sure of the salary, but from what they are offering is $18 to $26. That seems pretty high. They provide you with training. You have 2 students in the classroom. Their curriculum is an Oxford Learning Tree, National Geographic Learning, and Bob books for the beginners. They have a stable income when teaching regular classes. You will need a bachelor's degree, however, and they do require native English speakers with this company. At least 1 year of teaching experience with children. Be available to teach at least 8 hours peak time, which is usually 6 to 9 p.m. Beijing time. Alexandra wants to know how to spell Preply. It's Preply. Okay, good. Thank you, Sabrina. Okay, fantastic. I'm getting a lot of awesome questions here. Mark is on here. Mark is actually on Preply, and he has been getting a lot of students currently from all over the world, from India, from America. So it's absolutely amazing for him. Okay, so the next company I'm going to be talking about is Lingoda. If any of you have heard of Lingoda, I've heard they are pretty strict though, but they are hiring, okay? They cater more for adults. However, on odd occasion, I have heard them take younger students as well, okay? They basically give you a schedule from Monday to Sunday. You can choose whichever classes are available, so you need to keep an eye out what classes become available to take them. So this is a little bit different. They give you the schedule, you look which classes you want to take, and you pick them. Okay. So everyone sees the same schedule. So if you don't check the classroom, often you won't get any classes with this company. So it is very important with this company to keep an eye out for the schedule. You may only book a maximum of 30 hours a week. That is their maximum amount of classes allowed a week. Okay, so this company is called Lingoda. 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 Okay. There can be one-on-one if it is a private student, but if it is a group class, it can be up to 5 students. Okay. Every class is 1 hour. The going rate for this is €7 an hour. The main requirement needed is a TEFL certificate, and I believe no degree is required with this company. Okay, so keep an eye out for more. I see someone is facing a lot of buffering. I hope that it works out for you. Kyra, thank you. No buffering. Fantastic. Okay, excellent. I hope everyone is still good. So good, yes. Okay, let's continue here. So the last company I just spoke about was Lingoda. Okay, so the next company is called iCoachYou. So it's just the U, and it's not the actual YOU. iCoachYou. Okay. This is a company that's currently recruiting online English teachers for China time, which is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Beijing time. Salary is $22 to $28. Wow, I think I need to change companies if that's the going rate for them. They have group classes of 10 to 50 students. Their age ranges from 6 to 15 years. Now, the requirements for this company is a TEFL certificate, unfortunately a bachelor's degree or above, and the desire to engage and inspire young learners. Now, the benefits with this company, okay, ready-made official course and teaching plan is provided, flexible working hours, so no minimum hours is required, okay, training included, and 24/7 teacher support. Okay, fantastic. That sounds amazing. Okay, so iCoachYou. I hope everyone has got that. Okay, if I need to spell it out, let me know. I can write it on my whiteboard and help you out along the way. Okay, great. we are going to move on to the next company. I want to get going so we can get as much as we can in here. Okay, Schema Talk. Let me spell this out. It's called, okay, let's write this one down. Schema Talk. Schema Talk. I hope my spelling is good here. Let's see here. Okay, Schema Talk. Okay, I hope you got that. Schema Talk. Okay, you're able to set your own schedule here with this company. The going rate is $8 per lesson, and the classes are 25 minutes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, the classes are one-on-one. Schema Talk is mostly based on adults classes. For those of you who prefer adults, fantastic. You work with students from all over the world. You need to do a minimum of 15 classes a week, however. So this company is a little different. They work on a coin system, so students are booking classes with you. You do not need a degree with this company. Okay. I see Alexandra has found a company that she likes. Okay. Remember, write down the company so that you can start applying. There are so many people applying at the moment. Okay. Okay, so that was Schema Talk. I hope this one works for some of you. Okay, now I have this company as well, BG. This company pays $7 an hour. The schedule is set, so you cannot change it for a year. So you can open up your slot from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. South African time from Monday to Sunday. They use a platform called Classing, which is something you can download and practice as well. Now, I would love to show everyone Classing. I want to train teachers on Classing as well, which is a lovely platform to use for startup teachers. Okay, so BG, let's write this one down so everyone can get this one. BG. BG. Okay, they also require you to have a TEFL certificate as well. As far as I know, they don't require a degree, but I have seen some research where they do require. So it doesn't hurt to apply and find out from them. Okay, the next one is AmazingTalker. AmazingTalker. Okay, let's find out and see what AmazingTalker is about. Okay, AmazingTalker is an opportunity to earn online income tutoring adults from across the world. Fantastic. Okay, so it's all over the world. Okay, you need to be fluent in English. It says you can be native or a non-native speaker. Wow, okay. English in language teaching. Okay, experiences in education is a must, maybe. You are competing for clients against many other teachers. So it is probably a good idea if you have teaching experience. And you need to be passionate about your teaching career. Okay, have a reliable working station and stable power supply and internet connection. Now I know South Africa, we are struggling with load shedding, so our internet connection is getting really bad, so we're losing a lot of classes. Okay, let's have a look here. It's very independent. You create your own profile and classes. This is a great way to begin a career as a freelancer without so much marketing effort. Okay, so AmazingTalker is 25-minute classes. Like I said, you can set your own rate. Now I see Monica's asking, are there any higher hourly rates? Like I said, there are freelancer companies that I've mentioned already, and you can set your own rate. So it's up to you at the end of the day. These ones that I have mentioned here are the going rates. AmazingTalker, they match students to our tutors, and you can get in touch with students once they receive your match. Okay. You set the lessons. Many learners have their own goals, so you need to be flexible, and you set your own rate. New English speakers are charging as little as $10 per hour. As far as I know, you don't need a degree to teach with them. So fantastic. For those of you who don't have a degree, awesome. Okay. Let's continue. Amazing talker. Okay, my load shedding is happening soon, so I need to make sure that I get as much information with everyone as possible. Okay, magic ears. I wonder if anyone's heard about magic ears. I've seen a lot about them, and I hear they are very, very popular. Magic Ears is in Beijing, and they teach children aged 4 to 12. Okay, their classes can be up to 4 students. The hiring process at Magic Ears is very straightforward and clear compared to many other companies. Okay, the pay rate is transparent and has a range of $12 to $26 per hour. Amazing for 2 times 30-minute classes. So be sure to have fast internet since they require a 10 Mbps up and down. So make sure that you have a good upload and download speed of 10, okay? This company does, however, require a bachelor's degree or to be active pursuit of your bachelor's degree currently, okay? Now, you need to have an 120-hour TEFL certificate. You need to be native English speaking for this company, and you should have some teaching experience. Now, I see Karina there has asked me about Class In platform. I would be happy to share with you. I would like to do another gathering about Class In. It's an amazing platform to download to practice online teaching as well. Can you please elaborate on your employment relationship with Premier TEFL, Mark? Mark, I actually did my TEFL certificate with Premier TEFL in 2015. They helped me to teach in Thailand, and now I'm using my TEFL certificate in South Africa. Since there is lockdown, I resigned last year. So Premier TEFL has helped me with online teaching. So I am just basically sharing with everyone as much as I can through Premier TEFL, my experience with them. I hope that helps. Okay, let's continue here. Now, there are so many companies, like I said. Okay, so Magic Ears was the last one I spoke about. Okay, so iTalki. Okay, let's have a look here. I will answer some more questions in a few minutes. Okay, so iTalki has quickly become the top place for English learners to find an online English teacher. iTalki is not an online school, but an online market for freelance teachers, another place, okay, to list their own prices and services. Although high demand in English, not only in English, but also looking for teachers of all languages. Okay, the good thing is there's a lot of students. The negative thing is there's a lot of teachers on the platform. Okay, so make sure that you create a profile that stands out from everyone else. Okay, that is very important. So iTalki, you are allowed to set your own rates here. Okay, do not teach general English lessons, or you will be willing to be competing on a price only for most part. The rate per class is usually between from $3 to $35. Students can be children from 3 years all the way up to adults with iTalki. Okay, I hope that helps a lot. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's have a look here. The tutoring rate depends on the website you are using, your reputation, and the current supply or demand, okay? In general, for renowned English education institutions, okay, the pay rate is usually around $12, okay? As for other online private companies, teachers can set their own price and charge at a higher rate than other institutions, okay? So I would not make your rate too high, otherwise they're going to choose a teacher with a lower rate. Once you grab those students, start working your way up. Okay, good, very good. Okay, what are opportunities available to non-native speakers of English from Africa to teach English language abroad online? Now, I have mentioned a few. If you have missed it, like I said, be sure to go back. I have mentioned a couple that are a couple of companies that require non-native non-native English speakers. So I just want to make sure that I cover everything here. Okay, so as for companies that let you set your own rates, please note if your price is out of this market, you may not get any students, like I said. So make sure that you are charging a reasonable amount on your lessons. Okay. If you wish to charge a higher rate, you may prove that your lessons are worth the price. Okay. Okay. So what should you do if you do not hear from your online companies? Okay. That is a biggie. Okay. Let's see here. Now remember that the market is full of online teachers at the moment who are currently applying for jobs. However, this does not mean that there are no jobs. Okay? There is a shortage of teachers. I know that for sure. The reason many teachers do not hear from the company is that there are so many applications in the process. Okay? You might not have the correct requirements. Your video may not be correct. So some people have done their video and they haven't done the correct format. So the companies do not hire you if it's not in the correct format. So if you have not heard from the company, I would email them and ask how your application is going. For example, I applied to Cambly a while ago. However, I did not hear from them. I emailed them and they replied within a day saying they were not accepting applications at the time. Also, I would like to they were recommending you to keep your options open. Okay. Now, for those of you who have applied to so many companies and there is still no luck and cannot find. Okay, so let's hear this out here. Okay. Companies have said, no, you aren't the right fit for the company. And I'm sure many of you have heard that. Okay. I personally have. Okay. You don't have the experience to teach. You don't have the qualifications to teach online. And you're not a native English speaker. Then listen carefully, because I met an amazing woman from Ecuador who has the same problem. She had tried so many companies and still no one was hiring her. She took the initiative of starting her own online teaching. Now, platforms like Preply, AmazingTalker, Italki, there was another couple that I mentioned that are freelancers as well. She started looking for people in her own country who were looking to learn English. Interesting. There are so many different platforms you could use to teach your own students. Now, I mentioned ClassIn. That is an amazing platform to use. You can use the tools there. There are amazing tools on there, and I'd love to show everyone with that platform as well. I see Meg has offered some help there. So fantastic, Meg. You run a language school in the UK, offers the rates of 12 to 15 euros, depending on the level of groups. I'm looking for experienced online teachers. Fantastic. Thank you, Meg. So those of you who are reading the comments here, please, if you're interested, please send your CV to Meg there. She has offered some help here. Thank you, Meg. Fantastic. Okay. So there are so many platforms that we could use to teach our own students, such as Skype, Zoom, ClassIn. ClassIn is an amazing platform, like I said. Applying to companies takes time. It requires patience. I always tell everyone, patience, okay? I've helped many others to teach online. If you have any questions, feel free to find me on Instagram, Mel_tag_online. Also, I do Premier TEFL takeovers on Instagram every Thursday to show you what my day is like teaching online. And I hope everyone has found this discussion very helpful. Like I said, I try to fit as many companies as I could during this time. Also, remember we have a 50% off discount for a 30-hour course, or also a 10-lesson pack. You need to use the code webinar50, and this is valid until Sunday. Okay, let's have a look here, as I have 3 minutes before my power goes off. If anyone has questions now, please feel free to ask me. Let's have a look here. Monica, pounds, euros. I am so lost with everyone's currency. Thank you, Monica. Meg, pounds. Okay, Meg is offering 12 to 15 pounds. Okay, regarding iTalki, does one need a degree or a TEFL certificate be fine? Christian, I would say the TEFL certificate is fine for applying for iTalki. You do not need a degree. It's a freelance. I see Alexandra is asking Meg, do they hire American teachers or just UK? Alexandra, you can send an email to Meg, and I'm sure she can help and assist you here. Now, I hope everyone has found a company who they are going to apply to. I really hope this was useful, and I look forward to seeing many of you on Premier TEFL. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, I do takeovers on Thursday. I know Vanessa does take over on Tuesdays as well. She was in Rome, so she is traveling with her online teaching. So feel free to watch her. And thank you to everyone for joining me tonight. And I hope it was helpful. Goodbye, everyone.